today's adventure, we are exploring a mountain range called Ruffner Mountain. And if you don't know where Ruffner Mountain is, or if you're not familiar, it is in Birmingham. So I come here every year. I used to live here actually, and I've done a lot of research on the mines and just a lot of abandoned locations. If you're new to this channel, be sure to like and subscribe and hit that little bell button so it's got the parentheses on there and you'll be notified anytime I upload something. I go live a lot, so you'll be notified when I go live, which is really fun. And basically I do anything abandoned and really anything under the sun of adventure. So I'm going on a little hike today. It's been really wet. It's been raining all morning, just pouring rain, and it's a bit chilly out today. So I'm going to take you guys to an overlook, and then we're going to go check out some mines. And I've been to these mines before. Pretty sure they're mine entrances. But yeah, so far there's not much to see. I'm just kind of on the fork of the trail, but you can see here it's quite rainy out. You can see the fog. So we are headed to the overlook right now, and it is quite the view. I'm all geared up. I'm going to show you guys around. There's a lot of mining history here, and I'll give you a little history lowdown. But along the way we're going to see a crusher. We're going to see equipment from early 1900s, late 1800s of how they'd mined this area, and gravity played a big role in that. So you'll find out later. I'll explain to you how gravity played a big role in getting all of the iron out of here. I'm sure you can already imagine how that worked. So a man named William Henry Ruffner was a geologist, and he surveyed a lot of the land back in the late 1800s. He eventually made it through the Birmingham district. He was surveying along the Mississippi and through Alabama, and when he came across Ruffner Mountain, he realized there's ore out here. There's a lot of ore. Okay, so we are coming up onto the limestone quarry, I should say. It's right up here. This is the trail that I just took, and we are at the overlook. Well, this isn't the overlook, this is one of the overlooks. This is looking over the quarry here, so yeah. Cambrian Overlook. Just check this out. It's such a sight to see. It's beautiful out here. I hear running water. It must be coming off those rocks down there. This looks a little different from what I remember. We may end up going down there, I'm not sure yet. But there's actually, you can actually go across this ridge over here. Looks like we got some visitors straight across from us. But we're gonna walk around this ridge, and there's also a cave called Salamander Cave, and then we're gonna go check out the overlook too first before we go across this ridge. Well, you guys, made it pretty far already, and we have made it to Salamander Cave. It's pretty cool. Just goes straight down in there, and it's really a small cave, but we're gonna go in. Get my flashlight out real quick. So, let's go in. Let's see how dark it gets down here. I've always wanted to do a video here. Man, lots of water. Might have to get my extra light out. Let's see the water dripping here. See how narrow this is? It's crazy. let's go in. It's a tight squeeze. Wow. That's cool. It just was raining out here, so there's a lot of water in here. See the light coming through. It's pretty neat. So yeah, this is the face of the cave. Not much of a cave at all actually, but it's how far it comes down. Set up. Not much to see in here. Cool spot though. Yeah, if you're claustrophobic, you might not enjoy going down. So this is right near the overlook. This tree fell down recently at some point. Here we are. Such a beautiful sight. So, back in its prime, late 1800s, all the way till maybe 1960, the mines were in operation here. And that's what really brought a lot of traffic, a lot of money to Birmingham. See Section 8 down here. Well, not Section 8, but Gate City. I think it's like a housing authority or something. I don't know. But you don't want to be walking around there alone. We got the airport way out there, and then Birmingham's way off in the distance. Focus. There we go. I'm not sure what that building is. Right out there. But that looks new. They might have recently painted that. But yeah, that's Gate City. You don't want to be alone walking out there. And then we've got the airport. Birmingham Airport, I've been there a couple times. And there's downtown Birmingham where you can see those lights. Ooh, it's actually really breezy up here. Quite a chill in the wind. But yeah, we're gonna go check out that little trail along the ridge, and let's see what's over there and give you guys a good view. But yeah, let's go. So we're gonna go all along this ridge. We're gonna come down, and then we're gonna go take the trail off to the mines. Check out this cliff. Super sketch, but see how far down it is. Alright, so I'm just gonna follow the trail. Keep going. How open this is compared to summertime. There's usually just tons of brush and bushes covering this entire trail, and it's actually kind of hard to find the trail in the summer, but during the winter you can see everything. It's pretty amazing, and that's definitely a big factor when you're clearing out mining areas, because a lot of historians and geologists, they look for old structures and mining camps and whatnot. And when it's just during the summer, lots of kudzu vines and just greenery everywhere, so it's hard to locate that kind of stuff during the summertime. The wind's blowing towards the cliff too. Alright, you guys, that's enough of the quarry. We started up there. There's Cambrian overlook. You might be able to recognize that tree right there. And then we walked all the way over to the ridge. Salamander Cave is right about in this area. The overlook is behind that. And then we walked all the way around this ridge here. And now we are about to head to the mines. Along the way to these mines, there are going to be some pretty historic structures that, mining structures actually, that date back to the early 1900s. And we'll be coming across a crusher and a couple more structures like walls. And I've been walking for about 20 minutes, and it is about a half a mile to the crusher, and you can actually see it through the trees here. And along the way, you can see there are piles of tailings here. And what that is basically leftover rock from the mines they would haul out and just pile it up. You can see the little runway between these, which might have been just for drainage, or who knows, it could have been another pathway. But I'm gonna keep following this trail, and we should eventually come up onto the crusher. Some sort of structure or foundation they might have had for the conveyors, or some sort of conveyors or railways, who knows. So basically in these ravines here are usually the hot pockets of iron, and they would usually have portals and mine out those areas. But geez, there's just running water all down here. This is amazing. Look what I just came up onto. It's a mushroom. It's grown straight out of the leaves. It's amazing to see mushrooms in such low weather. 45 degrees, Irondale, and there's mushrooms growing out of the ground still. So it's been just downpouring all day, and you can see the amount of water coming through this stream. It's incredible. So on each ends of this ravine, or the crusher itself, lies in the middle of the conveyor and the manway. So they'd transport all the iron ore or whatever. It would drop down in here, and yeah, they'd crush it into smaller pieces. Yeah, there we go. It's pretty neat. Gotta get to these mines before it gets too dark. But once I make it there, it doesn't matter whether it's daylight or dark out, because I'm going in. But we are headed straight to the mines. It's probably gonna be a good 30-minute walk. But along the way we're gonna run into a couple mining structures that I'll give a little information about. So let's keep trekking. If you're familiar with Alabama, you can see how red the dirt is here. Look how red that is compared to the contrast on the green, the moss. It's really cool. But that would have been all kudzu vines. It's pretty amazing. They're just everywhere. So it's actually starting to rain right now. And hopefully I can get to these mines before it starts pouring. Get some cover. And you can see there is a foundation here, which is probably for the conveyor. They would use gravity to take the iron ore out of these mines and down the mountain. Okay, we're coming up on the first opening. There are definitely lots of running water. It looks like it's just filled with water, so I don't think I'll be going too far in. But let's take a look. So this is definitely a mine portal. It's actually pretty creepy in here. Too bad it's all overflowed here. I'm actually getting really nervous to go in here. Alright, I'm gonna go a bit higher to see if I can find any other openings that aren't just overflowing like this. It's all flooded. I don't want to go through this. So the further we go, there are more openings up this trail. It doesn't look like this goes very far back. And there's another opening right here. Yeah, I think this will be the one that I go in. Oh, there's just lots of warm air. My glasses are actually fogging up right now. Okay, I am full battery at 100%, and this part of the mine is much more structurally sound. It's definitely not as flooded out as the lower portion. So while I'm in here, I'm going to take some long exposure shots. The portal. It's pretty neat. I'm gonna take this nice and slow. Check it out. Some little tracks here. It's all flooded out. You can actually see some light down there. Oh, here's the lower part that I didn't want to go through. You can see an opening far down. Oh, this looks like a drill. What is this? I don't know what that is. Okay, so here's a footprint. There's a footprint right here. That's fresh. That's a fresh footprint. Where's my footprints? Did I come down here? No. Someone has been in here recently. This isn't as scary as I thought it'd be because it is actually, there are plenty of openings here. Okay, so I just put in some fresh batteries in my Nevo light, And I'm going to be taking some long exposure shots here shortly, before it gets too dark out. Because I really want to capture the light at the end of this tunnel. It's a very open winds or tunnel here. Wow, just keeps going deeper. So this looks like an iron vein. You can see it coming straight through. It's really dark in there, or it's really quiet in there, I should say. Now, I'm not going to go insanely far into this mine because I am solo. It's not the smartest decision. It's all flooded. Looks like this might have collapsed at some point. Old Coors Light can. (2014). It's not that old. You can just barely see the first portal. Be really careful because all this is collapsed and it's very unstable, so you could fall through and hurt yourself. So yeah, someone definitely has been here recently. You can see some footprints. Here's another rail. So you can see the rails here a little better. There's a full set. Alright you guys, so I'm still setting up my camera, taking some photos, adjusting my settings, and I've come across a little marking here. It's an arrow, probably just to give you some sort of direction of where you're headed. And obviously I'm still on the first level. I'm not going to go any deeper if I can anyways, because it's all flooded out. See, it's all flooded out down there. you guys, so it's gonna be dark in about 15 minutes. I still have to hike out of Ruffner Mountain, and I'm actually running low on battery. Sounds like it might be raining again. You can feel a lot of cool air coming through here. There's another rail. So quite the small opening. Alright you guys, there's another portal. We're on the other side and I'm gonna go out. Holy shit guys. Holy fuck. That was a steep portal. Wow. I'm not even sure where I'm at right now. But the mine goes straight over here, so I feel like I'm on the other side. I'm just gonna follow this trail because I have to pick up my jacket and stuff. There's another opening. Looks like a pretty dangerous way to go in though. You can see there's some tailings here that they probably pulled out of the mine, and then I believe this is a trail, an old trail. Okay, so I was actually going the wrong way. Oh, it looks like someone had drug out one of these rails that were in this mine. Okay, here I am. This is where I came through. It's the entrance to... yeah, this is the entrance. And here's my jacket that I left behind. Alright you guys, that is a wrap. I am out of here and I'm glad to be out of there. Obviously I got out of there just in time. I definitely made the wrong decision going out that end portal there because it took me a minute to find where I'd entered through. But a little Google Map magic and I made it. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. Be sure to like and subscribe. I've got more coming your way, and I've got more mining history coming your way.